All right, so I'm going to show you how to use the round circle paper cutter that I got at Michael's. It was $20. It goes from 1 inch to 8 inches, and it also gives you what it is in centimeters. So I'm going to show you how to use it. It's really simple. If you're wanting a particular part of your picture, your paper, whatever you're using, you're going to get less out of it versus if it didn't matter if half of Mickey was cut off or if I want all of Minnie. So I'm going to make this for a girl, so I want Minnie to be centered. So let's see if this is centered enough. But you just press the button down, it makes it so it's stable. The cutter is over here, it's just an X-Acto knife blade, and you twist it this way. You can grab it by this piece, twist it. Now depending on how level your whatever you're working on is, the easier it's going to cut, if it cuts all the way around or not. Mine's not level, so when I pressed on it, it only got this half. Just line it back up and do it again, go around a couple of times. I press in the middle with my palm and I just move with my hand over there. Since I moved it up, it got a little bit picky, but eventually the circle comes out. And now this one is a little bit harder if you want just the design, but this would suffice for me as a coaster with Disney theme on it. Cover it in resin, and it would, of course, the focal point would be Minnie, but then you would have all of the other, part of the other characters in it. I like that it's cut off, but obviously if you wanted just Minnie, you could cut her out and put it square in there. Resin does seep through paper, so you'd cover it with Mod Podge, but if you use a picture, you don't have to cover that with anything. Stickers, you usually don't have to. I've got tattoos that I can put on here. You just cover it in resin or Mod Podge before the resin. But I've done a picture of the baby. I have done a coaster for a friend of mine's friend with stickers and then pictures in it, and it just turned out great. So that's how you use the cutter. It's really handy. There's no way I could get that straight if I used scissors. So that's how you use the Fiskars round paper cutter.